Welcome to today's show. Today we have a 2024 Lucid Air Pure. This remarkable, elegant vehicle stems from California, from an individual who decided, I don't want to work for Tesla anymore. Woo! So this is a 2024 Lucid Air Pure. These come in several different trims, including the Touring, Grand Touring, and the unbelievable Sapphire that has 1,234 horsepower and does 0 to 60 in 1.89 seconds. This, on the other hand, is the low model. This is the Pure. This is where you start off. Starts off about $69,000. And it's got about 430 horsepower, which is good. Does 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Very, very brisk, nice, quick 0 to 60. And then it gets about 420 miles of range, depending on, how you drive. It always varies, terrain, blah, 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 yada, yada. Of course, you go higher up the trims, you can get up to 512 miles of range, which is unbelievable. And besides the loud-ass traffic behind me, why aren't these talked about more? These truly are the perfect competitor to like a Model S. Now, when electrics first started coming out, when Tesla started coming out, I loved the Model S. I actually thought, I was like, you know what, I want one of those. But then Lucid came out. And just by the design alone, I fell in love. Just this sleek, beautiful design of the front end. I love it. Lucid lights up right here beautifully at night. And it's a very different design. Everything just kind of wraps around. Everything is aerodynamically designed to flow. You even have functional vents here that you can see right through on the hood. Of course, getting to the rear, it is a little goofy. The only thing I say that is because of the way the trunk opens. Other than that, again, I love the design. This, just looking at this part kind of reminds me of an RX-8, as weird as that is. Even these aero wheels they're pretty basic looking, but they're nice. I like the way the lights are in the front, the way it kind of comes out, lights up Lucid, and then at night when you turn it off, it kind of closes in. Also, I do enjoy these door handles a lot. Though I'm still iffy on, handles that kind of go in for the winter up in the Northeast. These key fobs are weird. But see how it does that? Mirrors open up, lights come on, the door handles come out. Very nice. I love how it's lit underneath these door handles at night. It is beautiful. Let's go inside. We're coming in. Beautiful door panels. Have like a soft cloth here. You have the wood trimming here. This is one thing I love about this, and this is one of my peeves with modern cars and these popping doors. Because as you can see, the way this door is, this isn't an actual handle. Like, you just kind of pop it up and it pops open. This is similar. There's a switch, I don't know, you can't hear it, but it's switching. But if you pull all the way, it's also, you hear it? It's a manual open, cable or rod driven, which is something I really, really care about when it comes to these new technologies with door poppers. Well, that's not new technology, but with these newer cars having just door poppers, electronic doors. I need a manual way out of this car if something goes down. And in case of emergency, if I drive off a bridge, I need to be able to, yeet. Beautiful stainless steel trim piece here. Lucid. It says Mojave, California. It's got your, is that longitude, latitude, I guess? Yes. Geography is not my greatest. Inside of this beautiful vehicle, you have a somewhat not fully minimalist type design. You know how we're used all these EVs now are minimalist designs. This one is kind of in between. You have this beautiful long cluster piece where you have different controls over here. You have your one for your plug, door locks, and frunk. Then you got your wipers, lights, and defrosters. In the center is your standard gauge cluster. You have what your readout for your speed, and then power versus charge, or for adaptive cruise control. It changes into the car and the distance you want to set, which is, pretty standard distance settings. And then over on the right, you have your entertainment, which is the radio, which it works for me because I don't really care. The way it's integrated, I love it because it goes with the design. And this is essentially up here just another informational thing. You got your home, phone, navigation, and music, but you can also go down here to the tablet screen that has many different functions. You can control your seats, driver's seat, passenger seat, the different settings. There's different themes that you can set at night, though it's not that crazy of a change. It's mostly on the dash. And you can open your glove box, pop as aggressive as pop. Cool thing, hit this button, hit that button. I said hit that button. No, or do I go like that? Oh, you go like that. Swipe up. More space. You got some room here for some hidden stuff. Then you tap kind of the same spot and it opens and it thuds. It hits so hard. The bear. I was messing around with this thing kind of like it was an Alexa, and I was like, hey Lucid. I didn't know it did that. And I was doing this while I was driving. I was like, oh my God, you can't be serious. So now, while it reads what I'm saying, I'm going to ask it a question. The roof is lined with suede, and I'm not crazy about suede. I guess that's a fancy thing. People like it. I'm not crazy about it. But I have enough headroom in here where my head won't touch it, so I know I won't wear it down with my hair or my head. Aero type design cars, these doorways, the A-pillar, and it's very slow. Well, let me tell you, I have plenty of room back here. My seat's all the way back, and this is, wow. There's a lot of room here. The headspace is very nice just because the roof is long and it's a slow slope. It's not a quick slope, very slow. Back of the seat's pretty nice. You got a thingy here, map pocket that maps don't exist anymore. I have no complaints with this back seat. Like a full-size adult fits back here. No problemo. We'll go ahead and open the charge port. This is how you open it. Cue the fancy music. Yes, quite. I can open this one inside. Yes, quite. Up front, we got the frunk, or what do they call it? The boot, and then this was the bonnet over in the UK. So we'll say it's a fruit. It's a fairly decent frunk. It goes, down deep. You got your emergency button in here, light. Under here is the 12-volt cutoff and probably a 12-volt battery. I'm not sure. I'm not taking any of this off. Washer fluid, and that's all that's going on here. So you can see those vents. That's pretty neat. I love that. Goes down here. Drop it. So it has like a soft close. So you just kind of click it there and locked. As you see, it opens up very nice and softly. And this is what I'm talking about. It's weird. It's like 2/3 of the back of the car are trunk lid. Some extra lights here. I want to say they're kind of probably hazard lights since all your tail lights are gone because they're up in this bad boy. Very large trunk. It's deep, but again, it's weird. It kind, it reminds me of a mini convertible. How it's just like a tailgate that comes down and up or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. So again, weird opening, but stuff slides in here if provided. Is probably your charge pack, front mount plate. Lucid. Of course, this more storage room, which is sweet. Storage room is always great. Pop this bad boy. Guess what? You got more storage room, and you have a 12-volt outlet back here. Nice. Oh, there's a tow hook. Sweet deal. Sweet deal. Driving impressions so far. This car is very nice. I love it. It's very smooth, very quiet. Even when you roll the windows down, it's quiet. It's a smooth car, and of course, I'd expect that considering it starts at $69,000. I would hope it's quiet. So the sounds that this thing makes when you drive, like when you're slowing down and moving, it kind of sounds like if there's an airplane above you all the time. I think it's a very interesting sound. Of course, all you're getting is just tire sound, maybe some electric motor hum, but it's not anything that a low volume music can cover. There's no sound, there's no engine, no roar, but there's like a certain refinement to it, and it just escalates the level of luxury and comfortableness in this. Because you got to remember, when luxury cars, they want them to be absolutely quiet inside. You don't want to get all that outside noise. They kind of quiet the motor down from hearing it inside. It's all about refinement on that. And of course, with electric, you ain't got that. You ain't got no motor or engine. You ain't got an engine. So it's actually very quiet. Acceleration is amazing. I can't even tell you the power that this thing has is phenomenal. I do enjoy the sound system in here. Of course, I can't play anything because of copyright. The volume button, it's very, very slow to escalate the level. Yeah, so this is, I don't know what happened. The music started going like really slow and just that static. Yeah, this thing is slurring its speech. I think this Lucid might be drunk.
For a quarter of a mile, keep right towards New York.
I'm not trying to turn it off and restart it because
now keep right.
I need to charge it.
Follow the road for 2.5 miles.
I'm trying to get somewhere, so I don't have time right now to stop the car and restart it to see if it fixes that. That's such a weird issue. All right, we're gonna go ahead and boop. We're here to electrify America. Open that bad boy. All right, I was at the wrong one first. This one's up to 350 kilowatts, so we're gonna go ahead and plug into this bad boy. Oh my God. I need to use both hands. Okay, it's plugged in. That is heavy bitch. Heavy bitch. Of course, we're gonna try this again, connecting to the vehicle. We're currently at 74. Come on. Looks like we're starting to pick up speed a little bit. It's telling me I will have to wait. Oh, there we go. It's 84 kilowatts now. Still got about an hour and 20 minutes. I'm waiting for, I guess it takes time to kick up to charge at the 300. Yeah, it's going up a little slowly. It's going up slowly. I've never dealt with charging, so this is actually my first time, and I hope to really grasp what it's like. I know, like, I sometimes a little bit promote electric vehicles, but mostly hybrid plugins. But let's just see. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. I never dealt with it. This is pretty much what it's like living in the life of an EV owner. If you don't have a charger at home. I just got done charging. It was about 40 minutes from 32% to 90%. It was interesting. I got to actually talk to a few other EV owners. I got to look at there is a Hummer H3. The guy just actually bought it a couple weeks ago, and he loves it. And he's coming from a BMW competition, and it's interesting to see everybody's aspects. Like, we were talking about it, and the guy who bought the Hummer, he's still got range anxiety. He hasn't adjusted yet since this is his first path into electric, and it's not unusual to have that. With all electric, of course, your lifestyle has to change a bit. You got to drive a little different. You got to know what your range is. You got to learn if you're going to be using charging network. You got to learn where your chargers are. Even it's good to learn times of when they're being used, when they're busy. You got to plan out a little more. I got there at the charger at a pretty good time. It was only me. It looks like a good couple people are going to use it right now. Actually, I just seen a BMW iX, a Rivian R1T, and I absolutely love this thing. Me and my wife had this discussion last night about how if it would come down to it, would I buy an electric vehicle or a gas powered vehicle? What would I go to as my main? And honestly, it's always a mix of I like sound, but I also like power. But ultimately for me, I love power. I love being able to instantaneously just accelerate forward. Just the instant momentum when I put the accelerator pedal down, I just go. And that's something I absolutely enjoy. I truly enjoy that. I'm here at EVgo now, and so far I'm actually sharing this charger with a BMW, and I'm at about 139, 140 kilowatts, and it's already remarkably better. This is GM's EVgo versus Volkswagen, who created Electrify America. I think so far EVgo seems to be a lot better. So I'm not going to be able to really do a full length review because some unfortunate circumstances. The car's got to go back today. I forgot my keys to my car. It's a mess. I got to drive this a lot, and just my driving impressions, it handles well, it performs well. The regen is very nice. To sum it up, I think it's a great buy. EV lifestyle is a different way of going about things. You got to plan your trips more. You got to make sure you got that range. It's always good to have, if you have a home, get a home charger. and not like a trickle charge. Like, I mean, a level 2 220 volt charger. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I really need more batteries for my camera, because the one day I looked and it was poofed, and that's why I'm down to one camera. It didn't last me that long. Thanks, guys. Subscribe. Sorry I couldn't have too much driving on this, but like, I failed.